अलख। अलख साहिबा माता श्री रूप भवानी सर्वदा सदा सहाय।
शीतल मुखा मन आमता वस बावस मोजे वंद है प्राण। जय जय चरण स्वरूपा।
माता श्री रूप भवानी जी is साक्षात शारिका स्वरूपा. Her father was a staunch and an ardent devotee of Sharika Bhagavati, and he used to meditate intensely at her sanctum sanctorum at Hari Parbat for a long time. Jagdamba Sharika Bhagavati, being pleased with Madhavju's deep devotion, appeared before him and asked Pandit Madhavju Dhar to make a wish or ask for any boon. Pandit Madhavju Dhar prostrated at the lotus feet of the Universal Mother and requested her, "Mother, please be born as my daughter so that you always remain before my eyes." His wish was immediately granted by the Divine Mother. Mata Shri Roop Bhavani Ji was born to Pandit Madhavju Dhar and his wife on Jesht Purnamasi in 1621 AD. Alakshwari's childhood was spent at Dadmar Navakadir at her father's place, which we call Janmabhoomi Asthapan. Sitting by her father's side, she soon became proficient in Sharda script and Sanskrit language. She learnt Persian language as well, which unfortunately by then had become the court language in Kashmir. Mata Shri Roop Bhavani Ji regularly used to accompany her father to Hari Parbat, the abode of Mata Shri Sharika Bhagavati, every day well before the sunrise. Whole Hari Parbat hillock is a very sacred place where crores of gods reside. Trikoti Devta. As per Kashmiri Pandit belief, every pebble here is sacred. इस सिद्धपीठ के हर कंकर में शंकर का वास है. It is said that young kids accompanying their parents for early morning circumambulation to this Pradyuman Peeth would be advised to walk with caution without kicking even a little pebble here. Such is the sanctity of this Siddhapeeth for us since times immemorial. On this hillock at Devi Angan is the most famous and highly charged abode of Chakreshwari Sri Sharika Bhagavati in the form of chakra engraved naturally on a huge shila. It is a Siddhi Peeth, a place exuding deep divine vibrations. Shruti declares, Uma Sahayam Parmeshwaram Prabhum Trilochanam Neelkantham Prashantam Dhyatva Munirgachti Bhutyonim Samast Saksham Tamsa Parastata. By meditating upon Lord Parmeshwara, consorted by Divine Mother Uma, the highest Lord, the all-powerful, the three-eyed, the blue-necked, and the ever-tranquil, a true person reaches him, who is the source of all the manifested universe, the witness of all, and who is beyond all darkness. Mata Shri Roop Bhavani Ji used to regularly visit Hari Parvat for sadhana, even after her marriage, and regularly meditated at her chosen spot. At the age of 8, she was married in the Sapru family, who resided in Dadmar area. Her mother-in-law was not a kind-hearted lady. She used to provoke his son, and as a consequence, he started doubting his wife, Mata Shri Roop Bhavani Ji. He therefore decided to follow her while on her regular early morning visit to Hari Parvat. After walking for a few minutes, her husband saw Mata Sri Rup Bhavani ji stopping and a lion appearing on the road and prostrated at her feet. Her husband saw a large congregation of people who were waiting for Mata Sri Rup Bhavani ji. They prepared a prasad of kheer which was offered to their chosen deity, and same was distributed among the devotees present there. Mata looked back and saw her husband. She requested him to join her. Mata knew that her husband was following her. She said, "Come with me. I will help you cross this Bhavasagar." Yat Bhavsaras Dimaitar. Seeing this, her husband was so frightened that he yelled at her, "You are a witch! You are a witch! Dern hai chak! Dern hai chak!" Mata requested him not to make any noise and repeated, "Come, join me. I'll make you cross this Bhavasagar." Yat Bhavsaras Dimaitar. He kept on repeating, "You're a witch," and ran towards his home. Reaching home, he told his mother, "She's a witch, she's a witch." And it is said that after this incident, Mata left her in-laws' house, never to return again. This was the end of her married life.
जय जय चुनि स्वरूपाना वस बावस माझी वंद है प्राण बावस माझी वंद है प्राण बावस माझी वंद है प्राण शीतल मुखा मन आमता वस बावस माझी वंद है प्राण बावस माझी वंद है प्राण बावस माझी वंद है प्राण जय जय चुनि स्वरूपाना वस बावस माझी वंद है प्राण बावस माझी वंद है प्राण बावस माझी वंद है प्राण।
Different tapasthalis and asthapans of Mata Sri Rup Bhavani. Janmabhoomi Asthapan. This is the place where Alakh Sahiba was born and lived with her parents till her marriage. Later she returned to this place and stayed with her brother till her nirvana. This Asthapan is situated in Dedmar, Safakadil, Srinagar, Kashmir. Chashme Sahibi. This Asthapan was chosen by Alakh Sahiba to start her first sadhana chakra of 12.5 years. Here Mata created a spring using her yogic powers which still exists to this day on the Asthapan premises. Not much is known about her sadhana at this place as it was her Agyat Vas. Manigam Asthapan. Mata Sahiba chose this Asthapan as her next sadhana sthali at Vatshun, which is on higher reaches just above Manigam. At this tapasthali, a cow used to come to her kutia and regularly deliver some milk to Mata on her own. At Manigam, Mata planted a burnt twig of the chinar tree which sprouted into a majestic tree, and this chinar can be seen even today at Manigam Asthapan. Lar Asthapan. This place was chosen by Mata as a secluded spot for her third sadhana chakra. Here Mata had religious discourse with Shah Sadiq Kalandar. He acknowledged her spiritual powers and addressed her as Sahibe Sarkar. Vaskura Asthapan. This was the fourth and the last sadhana sthali, where Mata did tapasya for 12.5 years. Here, a blind Muslim devotee's eyesight was restored when Mata asked him to dig a well. The moment water appeared, his eyesight was restored. Here, Mata blessed her illiterate nephew, Pandit Baljudhar, with wisdom and made him a literate and a learned man, and subsequently he was appointed to a very high position in Mughal court at Delhi. Here Mata accepted Pandit Madhavjudhar as her spiritual guru. This was a brief of Mata Roop Bhavani Ji's spiritual journey from the very outset. Namaskar.